Hello students, lecture 120. In this video lecture, we'll discuss about petroleum. Petroleum as a source of energy or means of energy, its occurrence and formation of petroleum and distribution of petroleum in India. So first one is petroleum as fuel. So petroleum is the second most important energy source in India after coal. Coal is the first, petroleum is the second. It can be easily transported through pipelines, through roads, in tankers, etc., and does not leave any residue after use. It provides fuel for heat and light. For both heat and light, it is used as fuel. It provides lubricants for machinery, that is grease or mobile oil, etc. It provides raw material for a number of manufacturing industries, as in chemical industry, paper industry, and many more. It is an important fuel used in transportation sector, from a scooty to the mega trucks or the carriers. Petroleum refineries act as nodal industry. Petroleum refineries act as nodal industry. Nodal industry is that industry which provide raw material to other industries, means which provide raw material to other industry is called nodal industry. Chemical industry, iron and steel industry, etc. And petroleum is exclusively used in synthetic textiles, fertilizers, and in many chemical industries. So this is what is the fuel, as a petroleum as a means of fuel, or the uses of petroleum. Next is occurrence and formation of petroleum. How does petroleum form in the earth? Most of the petroleum occurrences in India are associated with anticlines and fault traps. These are the earth features in which faults and traps, gaps in between the two rocks, where petroleum is accumulating, is gathering over a long period of time. And the whatever petroleum we are using today is a tertiary age petroleum. Tertiary age we discussed in call, that is about 55 million years old. In regions of faulting anticlines, it occurs where soil is trapped, the oil, not soil, oil is trapped in the crust of the upfold, which are the crust, the earth's special type of formation, and in its upfold, in traps, it is trapped in between the two. The upside is a porous rock and bottom is a non-porous rock. So from porous upside, upside porous rocks, it can filter, and in the downside rocks, it can be accumulated or gathered. Oil bearing layer is porous limestone or sandstone. So that is limestone. Limestone rocks are porous, through which petroleum can be filtered down, or sandstone, through which oil may flow. Petroleum is also found in fault traps between porous and non-porous rocks. As I explained earlier, porous and non-porous rocks. Porous rock is upside and non-porous rock is downside, where oil can be gathered or collected. Next is distribution pattern or distribution of petroleum in India. The first one is Mumbai High. Mumbai High is an offshore oil field and is the richest oil field in India. Its share in production of petroleum is about 63% of the total production in India. So we can say Mumbai High is the largest petroleum producing site. Second one is in Gujarat. Gujarat, that is Ankleshwar, Bhasin, are some important oil fields, and from here 18% of the total production of petroleum in India is obtained from Gujarat, Ankleshwar and Bhasin oil fields. Third one is Assam. Assam, it is the oldest oil producing state. Assam is oldest oil producing state of India. It contributes in total production is about 16%, is about 16% of the total production in India. The important oil fields are Digboi, Nahar Katia, and Moran Hugrijan. These are, Digboi is one of the oldest oil field. Digboi is all the oldest oil field. It is being because the tertiary age coal was first discovered in Assam areas, and petroleum is the secondary formation after coal. Once coal is deposited, due to the earth's endogenic forces, its oil extracts and it filters down through porous rocks like lime rocks, sandstones, and whenever downside a non-porous rock meets, that starts accumulating and that becomes the oil site. And then it is through digging, generally you might have heard that is oil wells. So as we dig a well for taking water, similarly our well is dug, but its security measures are different because oil being volatile and combustible, so a security measure is necessary. So those are other things, but digging into the earth through pipes or narrow holes, that is done, and then petroleum is extracted, and then after distillation or the fractional distillation, its different components are, that is the gas, natural gas, or the LPG, then kerosene, then petroleum, then diesel, then other oils, lubricating oils, and then grease are some byproducts of petroleum. So that's all in this video lecture. Keep on watching, reading and understanding. Thank you very much.